Okay. Hello everybody, Vanakkam and welcome to my channel. I am Nitya. I work for 9 to 5 job. I work for an IT company and part-time I am a model, actor, friend, wife, all of that. Okay. So why I started with that is because my life is really busy. I keep myself busy, which I like. No complaints. I'm grateful for it. So food nutrition for my body is something which I always lacked. So meal prep is something which I always wanted to do, and I want to be the person who prepares everything and keep it ready, and I don't have to worry about it for a week. So I always wanted to be that person. For a few weeks I've been trying that. I've been trying that from quite some time now, but it is like on and off. But for last few weeks I'm trying and it's working. So today's video is all about meal prep, how we are going to do. I have divided this video into few halves. Like I want to talk about why I do meal prep and how I do meal prep, and then what we are doing for this week. Okay, just to start with why I do meal prep, I want to just start with a little bit of story, see if you can connect to this. Okay, you are busy. If you're working, you're mom, or you're not a mom, you're a working person, you are so occupied on a weekday, or sometimes you are very exhausted, working sometimes drains your energy, and only when you're hungry you realize like I have to go and cook food. Now that we're working from home, routine is like either udhar, but yeah, only then you realize like okay, I have to go and cook. Then you're hungry and you just like see what's in your pantry, and then you start eating, and then you're cooking something quick because you have a meeting. So for this is something which my life was, and I was eating a lot of snacks. So the reason one I wanted to make meal prep is because I wanted to invest time, and also I wanted to use time in a smart way so that I don't have to cook every day in kitchen. Instead, I just do once a week. Main reason for me. The second reason is in our house we have different kind of people. My husband Akash, he eats egg, but he's a vegetarian, but he eats egg. But Papa, oh idli, I kept idli just. Okay, wait. And Papa and Mama, Akash family, they're here, and they don't eat even egg, and I eat egg. So it's really hard. We have to for a meal from morning, like breakfast, lunch, dinner. We all eat different things. It's really hard. And also the third reason why I do meal prep is because I don't like cooking. It's not like every day I cook at home. Of course, Akash and Papa, we all like do our cooking. But when I'm cooking, then it's gonna be like for me, for Akash, and for mommy, Papa. No, I don't like cooking. There are a lot of options. Sometimes it's so confusing. For me, making decision is also another reason why I do meal prep. Okay, I can't do decision making is really hard. I can work, execute, but decision. Cool. That's the reason why I do meal prep. And also I want to talk about like how I do meal prep. There are a few things which I consider when I do meal prep. Okay, this is something which I learned recently, and I think this I'm going to take it for my life. And if you are a woman watching this, if you want to take something, this is something which you have to take. What I do is like I follow one thing, that is like I eat according to my period cycle. I'll just list down the stages of the period cycle. So for each period or at each stage, sometimes you actually respond and react very differently. Your body also, because your body and you respond and react very differently. What I mean by that is like, so your body demands different things on different stages. So it's really important you feed your body in such a way. I do my meal prep according to my stage. So let's see in what cycle I am in. Give me a second. So I have 1 week for my periods. I don't like it.
Stop it. Get some help.
Usually I get my periods in 28 days. So I think we are right now in 21 days. So I have this chart. Okay, this is again a different conversation we must have. I'll create a complete video of how to eat according to our periods. But now I'm in the last phase, that is, I don't know to pronounce. So I'm in this phase. So usually what happens at this phase is I'm gonna PMS. Going to have a lot of cabbage, cauliflower. We must have collagen and we must add magnesium and chocolate, avocados. Okay, peaches, pear, chickpeas, sunflower seeds, peppermint tea. Okay, I should add all of those things in the last phase so that my hormones are balanced. Like the 20, after 20, starting from 21 to like 30 days until you get your periods, your testosterone are on its peak. So you go. Okay, so I just make my list by looking at this. And also another way how I do the meal prep is while I'm preparing, I just make sure that I follow this food plate. Okay, if you see, this is like recommended. This is what is recommended. This is how your plate should look when you eat a meal. So I'll make sure that I have all of those fibers, protein, all kind of nutrients added in each of the meals. So that's how I do the preparation. Cool. So yeah, this is an intro and I spoke a lot. Let's go. We have to just make a list and then we're going to grocery. We're gonna pick everything and then we're going to friend's house because at our place we cannot cook non-veg and I cannot live without meat as my protein source. I'm sorry. Okay, so let's make the list and then let's go. Okay, I should actually, you know, I'm so lazy. I want to just add this lens so that anyway, so this is a macro and then wide lens anyway. If it's wide, then yeah, it's fine. Okay, let's make the list. Shetty's making coffee. That songs, then I have to stop the songs. See, this camera, one, put 3/4 spoon for me, Shetty. Enga irukku remote? See, I can't do this because I'm going to have coffee. Oh, because it's a proper lighting. And I've got all of the items. We're gonna start meal prepping, but before that, coffee. From morning, I haven't had coffee, and it's what's the time? 7 o'clock in the evening, and we're having coffee now. But yeah, coffee to mere ko chahiye. Okay, so we'll have coffee, and we'll start with the meal prep. Okay, for meal prep, what we're gonna do is minced chicken and carrot for protein. Close to 500 grams of chicken. I don't know. I just asked them to just look at their hand and say like, can you show your hand? They'll just show like this. Yeah, your hand, yeah, that much. They will laugh and they give me chicken. And for veggies, we are going to have. I forgot sweet potato, but that's okay. We'll manage it what we have today. So cauliflower, asparagus, and for salad, that is a salad only, but I like to have something raw as well. So cucumber, and for the sweet craving, I've got this yellow peach. Now they are in season and they're cheap. And 2 avocado. According to this stage of our period cycle, we need to have avocado. Cherry tomatoes, again kacha, and yeah, that is more like a salad. For our fiber, we're going to have quinoa. Again, according to our period cycle, we must have quinoa. So how I make quinoa is quinoa bone broth, and I've got this legumes, which is like a 4-bean mix. So we do all those things. You will understand. Once when you see the plate, you'll understand what I'm talking. But yeah, let's start. Awesome. Sorry guys, we have to end the video right now, but the complete meal preparation is in another video. I've spoke detail about what I'm doing in each of the items what I'm preparing, but come back, we're gonna have that in the next video. Okay, and this is what I created. Just wait to watch this. Wait, watch this. My hard work.
How are you feeling?
So proud that I did it again for the 3rd week. I'm really proud of myself.